Welcome back, Dinar community. The energy sweeping through the Dinar community today is absolutely electric. One word is echoing across the space. Wow, and there's a very good reason for it. A truly historic event has just taken place, one that could completely reshape the future for every dinar holder out there. After years of waiting, speculating, and holding on, a moment many doubted would ever arrive is now officially here. The 2,500 Iraqi dinar note, once thought of as a someday asset, is now being accepted by major U.S. banks for exchange. That's right, this is no longer a rumor, no longer just whispers in the background. It's confirmed, it's real, and it's happening right now. For all who have faithfully held their Iraqi dinar, dreaming of the day it would be recognized in the mainstream banking world, this could be the breakthrough moment we've all anticipated. Today, we're diving deep into the details, uncovering real confirmations from multiple major U.S. banks regarding the acceptance of the 2,500 Iraqi dinars. We'll also explore why this shift is happening now, where it's taking place, and what it might mean for the broader revaluation (RV) timeline. Plus, we'll discuss which other denominations could soon follow and outline exactly what you should do next if you hold 2,500 dinar notes. Real-world confirmations. Late last night, reports began flooding in from currency holders in Texas and Florida. These individuals successfully deposited and exchanged their 2,500 Iraqi dinars notes, not at small banks, but at major, globally recognized financial institutions and highly respected regional banks affiliated with Chase's International Currency Division. And these weren't small transactions. We're talking about large volume exchanges involving strict authentication processes, including high-resolution scanning. Even more exciting, the notes were processed using internal exchange rates that align with a Tier 3 pre-market valuation. This isn't random, it's structured, organized, and extremely deliberate. Within 12 hours, even more confirmations poured in from trusted banking insiders. Internal memos were issued, staff were trained rapidly, and authentication guides for the 2,500 note were distributed, covering everything from serial verification to UV watermark checks. The banks are preparing. This level of preparation, across multiple major banks at the same time, signals something massive is underway. Leaked memos from one of the top 5 U.S. banks stated, effective this quarter, select branches are authorized to begin processing 2,500 Iraqi dinars notes under the structured conversion program. Tier 3 flagged clients may request conversion appointments with proper KYC documentation. This is a bombshell. Iraqi dinar, long viewed as just a speculative asset, is now moving into structured institutional processing. The language was clear, direct, and left no room for doubt. Why start with the 2,500 Iraqi dinars note? There are 3 key reasons. 1. Widespread familiarity. The 2,500 note is one of the most commonly held high denominations from the post-2003 currency series. 2. Superior security features. Advanced anti-counterfeiting measures like embedded watermarks, UV threads, and distinct serial codes make it ideal for easy, reliable authentication. 3. Perfect fit for Tier 3 clients. It's the right size for medium volume holders, allowing banks to test redemption processes without overwhelming liquidity systems. Sources indicate banks are using the 2,500 Iraqi dinars note as a test case, a controlled rollout that lets them monitor real client interactions, stress test systems, and perfect operational protocols ahead of the full public rollout. What about exchange rates? Leaked screenshots from internal bank terminals show exchange rate fields. For the 2,500 Iraqi dinars series, with pre-market rates ranging from $3.72 to $4.38 per dinar, depending on the client's KYC profile and structured agreements. These numbers mirror the forecasts many private groups have shared for years. To now see them inside real bank systems linked to real accounts is absolutely mind-blowing, confirming that the revaluation is no longer theory. It's happening. How should you prepare? Make sure your 2,500 notes are in pristine condition, preferably stored in protective sleeves or cases. Gather all your documentation, purchase receipts, IDs, tax papers, and anything relating to your dinar holdings. Organize everything into a secure binder or digital folder. Quietly research which banks in your area, especially Chase, have international currency desks and inquire discreetly about their procedures. Avoid mentioning RV or revaluation when speaking with bank staff. Smaller denominations, why not yet? You might ask, why aren't the 250, 500, or 1 dinar notes being exchanged yet? Simple. Control and security. Smaller denominations are harder to authenticate, more circulated, and more prone to counterfeiting. Starting with the 2,500 notes lets banks process clean, easily verified transactions first. Once that process stabilizes, it's expected that smaller notes will be brought in next. Chase Bank's role. We can confirm Chase is actively training staff at select wealth management locations to handle exotic currency exchanges. They have rolled out new guides covering Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong (VND) NDAs, KYC protocols, and more. However, right now, only the 2,500 Iraqi dinars note is included in Chase's active intake procedures, just as with other major banks. What comes next? According to insiders, we're now in the final synchronization stage. Real-time live rate testing, authentication of actual notes, liquidity verification between redemption centers, Tier 1 banks, and central banks. Think of it as a full dress rehearsal involving real clients and real transactions. Every success brings us one step closer to full public activation. When the final green lights are given, the broader revaluation event will likely happen faster than anyone expects. Important warning: don't expect public news reports or flashy media headlines announcing the next phase. These early stages will be handled quietly and selectively through private appointments, secure online portals, and invitation letters. Access will depend heavily on your documentation, KYC profile, and affiliations. Your success will depend on preparation, discretion, staying informed through reliable sources like this channel. Final thoughts. The fact that the 2,500 Iraqi dinars note is now being accepted by U.S. banks, not discussed as rumor, but actively processed, is historic. The revaluation isn't something that will happen someday. It's happening right now, and serious holders who are prepared stand to benefit enormously. At Iraqi Dinar Info, we'll continue bringing you real updates, direct confirmations, and critical guidance so you can be ready when your opportunity arrives. If this update helped you, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and share it with serious dinar holders. The 2,500 Iraqi dinars note has officially changed everything.